Is it worshiping graves? Or are they just Wahhabis? So now what about the Shafa'ah Kubra of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ? When the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was alive, we could ask him for things. And on Yawm al-Qiyamah, we can ask him for his Shafa'ah. So while he is in the Barzakh, while he has passed away, while he is dead, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, can we ask him for things? And if so, what can we ask him for, and in what modality? And this issue really is the core test case for any theory as to istighatha and tawassul. So, do we have a connection to the Prophet ﷺ while he is in the barzakh state? And can he help us while he's in al-hayat al-barzakhiyah? Fakhruddin al-Razi, rahimahullah, said that the dead or righteous actually have more capability than the living. And we know, إِنَّ الْأَنْبِيَاءَ أَحْيَاءٌ فِي قُبُورِهِمْ يُصَلُّونَ. Ibn Hibban, rahimahullah, brings a narration from Abu Hurairah radhiyallahu anhu that actually says that this applies to all of the believers. إِنَّ الْمَيِّتَ إِذَا وُضِعَ فِي قَبْرِهِ. So it's possible to interpret that the Messenger of Allah ﷺ has some capability, and we know that Allah is capable of creating such a benefit, naf'un ghaybi, within the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. So whether or not this is true, whether or not it actually happened, whether or not Allah actually did create that ability, what it means is that someone believing that this ability is created alone is not shirk, because there is a valid possible interpretation. So you cannot do takfir of someone or call him a mushrik for believing that the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ had some kind of capability to help after his passing, because there are evidences that support that. And we know that Allah Ta'ala mentions in the Quran that He forgives the believers and that His Prophet seeks forgiveness for the believers. And so some try to argue linguistically that there's no evidence that this ends, while the Salafis try to say that this is mu'ayyan to the specific situation, muqayyad la umuma laha.